Hello students, how are you all? Today in the Celeste class, I start with the RFP book discussion, that is Tom Sawyer. I will be giving you the gist, that is summary of the story, and I start chapter wise. Okay, the first chapter is In and Out of a Jam. The main character of the story is Tom, of course. He was a very naughty boy and he used to live with his Aunt Polly. Okay. Now Aunt Polly, she was a very kind-hearted lady. She used to take care of Tom. Okay. And Tom was very mischievous boy. He was very naughty boy. He never used to listen to her aunt. He used to run away from her aunt. And Aunt Polly, poor lady, she used to run after Tom, right? Now, one day what happened, in the first chapter, one day, from the morning, Tom was out. And Aunt was very worried. She was looking for Tom here and there, but there was no Tom. It was midday, right? It was noon. So what happened? Tom was standing at her back and she was shouting, "Where is Tom? Where is Tom?" She saw the shadow. She just saw the pants. Okay. And she was very sure that Tom was after her, behind her. But Tom did not even reply and he ran in the storeroom. You know why he ran in the storeroom? Yes, to eat jam. So Tom, he ate jam. He used to love jam, right? So he ate jam. And when he came out, Aunt was very annoyed because she always tell Tom, do not eat jam. Okay. And as soon as he came out, Aunt Polly said, "What is there in your mouth?" But Tom, he just said nothing. He did not even say anything. And this time, Aunt was very much particular that she will catch, Tom. Fine. But as usual, Tom ran away. Now what happened? This Tom, when he went out, he saw a boy. That boy, he dressed up very nicely, and Tom did not like that boy and they fought with each other. And Tom was his all clothes was very dirty. Even his pants, it was torn, and even he got hurt because he fought with that boy. And Tom was very, very annoyed because he was knowing that if Aunt Polly will see him in this way, definitely she will give him punishment. And that happened. Aunt Polly was very annoyed. She caught Tom. She was very upset and she gave him the punishment that he will not play outside. Instead, he will paint. Okay. We come to the second chapter, that is the artist. Aunt Polly was very angry with Tom and she gave him the punishment. You know what was the punishment? The punishment was to whitewash 9 feet high fence. And poor Tom, he did not like. He wanted to play. It was Saturday, holiday. But this poor little boy, he was painting the fence. He was not at all enjoying. But students, Tom was very smart. He was very clever. He did not whitewash the fence. Instead, there were many boys who painted the fence for him. You know how? Tom pretended that he was enjoying his work. He was enjoying painting. But he was not at all liking. He was very bored. Right? So there was one boy, Ben Roger. He was eating an apple and he made fun of Tom. Hey Tom, what are you doing? See, I'm enjoying, I'm eating an apple and you are sitting and painting. So Tom was very smart and he know what to answer at what time. He said, who said? I'm enjoying this work and it is fun. So Ben thought it must be a great work and he requested Tom and he said, please, I want to paint. But Tom, he said, no, I won't give you. I'm loving this work. How can he give you? I want to paint all this fence. But he gave him an apple instead and he started painting. So in this way, there were many boys, not only one, there were many boys who came and who requested Tom, and Tom became very rich. You know why? How he became rich? Because there were many boys who came and they gave something or the other, and Tom allowed them to paint the fence. His all work was done. He was sitting and enjoying the apple under the shade of the tree, and other boys painted the wall. So his work was done. Aunt Polly came and she was very happy. Now I come to the third chapter, that is Monday morning. One Monday morning, Tom was miserable. Tom hated Mondays. He lay thinking in bed how to skip his school. He wished he was sick. He eagerly took out his sore toe and he started groaning. So what is the meaning of groaning? Crying in pain. Oh, it's hurting. Tom wanted Sid, his brother, to listen his groaning. He made his faces and he said, Sid, I'm going to die. Please help me. Oh, it's paining so much, Sid. Sid was very worried and he ran to call Aunt Polly. He said, Tom is dying, Aunt. Please come fast. Aunt ran upstairs. She asked Tom, what's the matter? Tom said, Aunt, my sore toe. Aunt immediately understood that nothing had happened to him. Tom said, oh Aunt, my toe was hurting so much that I forgot my tooth. Aunt said him to open his mouth. His tooth was loose. So Aunt Polly, with the help of silk thread and a chunk of fire from the kitchen. So what did she do? She was very clever. She was knowing nothing had happened to Tom, and he was making all the excuses. Just he don't wanted to go to school, right? Now her all tools were ready, and Tom was saying, Aunt, I'm ready to go to school. Nothing had happened to me. My pain has gone. But Aunt said, no. Every time you trouble me, you don't listen to me. You never listen to me. So this time Aunt Polly was very much ready to take out his tooth, right? So what did she do? She tied one end of the thread to Tom's tooth and the other to the bedpost. Okay, students? And thus she removed the tooth. So now the tooth is out. She has removed Tom's one tooth. Tom went to school. He was very shy. He was thinking, oh my God, how I'm looking. But Tom was looking very nice. There was a gap in his upper row of his tooth. So when he was going to his school, on the way, Tom met Huck. You know who is Huck? He is another important character of the story. So Tom and Huck, they planned to meet at the graveyard. Fine. So this Huck, he was the favorite among all the children. Okay. Now we come to chapter 4, keeping a secret. Well, Tom and Huck, they have planned to go to the graveyard, right? So in this chapter, they are going to graveyard only. Before the midnight, when everyone else in the house was asleep, Tom heard a signal from Huck. He quietly climbed out of the window and was soon with Huck, who had brought the dead cat with him. They walked long and they reached the top of the hill. There they saw a number of graves. So what did they see here? Number of graves. Because they are in the graveyard. Right? They stopped near one of the graves and stood behind a tree. They started talking with each other. And suddenly, Tom caught hold of Huck's arm and said, "Shh, shh, what's that? What's that?" They both got scared. Tom and Huck, they were very scared. They heard someone's footstep. Then they thought, devils are coming. Then Tom said, "Huck, they are real human beings. They are no devils. I could hear Muff Potter's voice. They could see their shadow and could hear their voices." 3 people. You know how many people were there? There were 3 people. Injun Joe, Muff Potter and Dr. Robinson. All the 3 started arguing. The 3 men, they started fighting. And Muff Potter, Dr. Robinson, they were fighting with each other. And then Injun Joe, you know Injun Joe? He suddenly jumped up. He picked up Potter's knife. So Muff Potter, he was carrying his knife. So Injun Joe, he picked Potter's knife and killed Dr. Robinson. Who were there? Who was watching all these things? The 2 boys, Tom and Huck. They were watching everything. And they were very scared. Then they both saw everything and they ran away from there. But they did not tell it to anyone. They kept it as a secret. Now we come to chapter 5, and it is Tom becomes a hero. Well, in this chapter, the people of the village got the terrible news that Dr. Robinson had been murdered. By the side of the body, they found a knife, and that knife belonged to Muff Potter. Now the sheriff arrested Muff Potter as his knife was found near the body. Tom and Huck were knowing the truth. You know, students, Tom and Huck, they saw everything, but they were quiet. Injun Joe told all the lies. Tom and Huck were very sad because they were knowing Muff Potter was innocent. So Muff Potter was taken to prison. Tom and Huck went to see Muff Potter in the prison from time to time, but they couldn't do anything. They wanted to save Muff Potter, but they were not able to do anything for him. So they brought him food. Both the boys felt sorry for the poor man. They didn't wanted Muff Potter to be hanged for something he had not done. The entire village thronged the court. What is the meaning of thronged? Throng means all the villagers, they came to the court to see the proceeding. Right? Now Tom was called by the lawyer. Tom revealed the secret. Now here Tom will tell the truth. Tom will speak. He told the whole story, and as he was going to take the name of Injun Joe, so what happened here? The crash of window crashed, and Injun Joe jumped out of the window and ran away. But something happened very nice, that Muff Potter was free. He thanked the boys, and in this way Tom became hero. Everybody praised him.